Hey guys, this week on OurLifeInFilm we're doing the first time tag. My first tweet was in July of 2012 and it says, "Thank you to all our firefighters that helped with the Waldo Canyon fire," with a picture of something my mom drew on the sidewalk, and it says, "Tranquility, honor, peace, joy, and harmony." And I made a Twitter specifically to follow on that because a whole bunch of my friends live there, and it was a really long big fire. You can just go look it up. My first YouTube video was of me and my best friend Corinne, and we were trying to be on YouTube because it was back in 2006, I'm not sure, and well, we just failed. I took it down and I have a different account and everything, so you'll never find it. It's not, but this is what it looks like. It's embarrassing. The first person I subscribed to was Mitchell Davis as Live Love a Live. He's still my favorite, and he's really creative and he's really funny, and I love all of his stuff, and he was the first person to make me want to be on YouTube in the first place. My first Facebook profile photo was probably earlier than this one, but I deleted it. I don't know, so this is the first one that's in the album. It's from 2010. I went to a Paramore concert, and they're one of my favorite bands. I went with a whole bunch of my friends who met one of the opening bands, and so that's what this picture is me and my friends and them. And yeah, I'm not friends with them anymore. My first alcoholic drink. Well, a few times when I was little, my mom would make rum and coke, but I would think it was just coke, so I would drink it. So technically that's my first drink, but the first one that I knew was alcohol was when I was on a cruise a few years ago when I was 14, I think. I don't even know what's in it, but it was like a slushie full of alcohol and juice, and it was really good and still one of my favorites, but it's really hard to make exactly the same. My first job is technically not really a job. It was babysitting, and then I volunteered a bunch of places for high school and whatever. And then my mom broke her ankle back in August, so I took over her job of cleaning houses. So that's my job, but I haven't had a legit job yet. Hire me! I have never owned my own car, but because my mom broke her ankle, my first car is her car. I drive it all the time, but it's not my car. The first person to message me today was this lovely lady, Allison, and therefore she is the first person to pop up in my mind today because I just wake up and check my phone and that's who's there. Except today, of all days, the first person on my mind was Aaron Carter. So you'll find out why next week whenever I post my new main channel video telling you what happened. My first plane ride was on my house hunting trip to Colorado in 2006. It was the first time I've been out of the country. It was the first time that I took a plane. It was the first time that I saw real mountains, I think. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. My first concert was when I think I was 6 or 7. It was Avril Lavigne in Ottawa with one of my second cousins and my mom and her mom. Well, my cousin's mom. I remember it being that she sounded way different than I thought she would. It's because they always do, but I didn't know that. We were up in a suite, a box, and we were holding up signs, and the people in front of us got pissed off. We had to take them down, but it was my first concert, and I got this really, it was like a muscle shirt, and it was cut, and it had not a V-neck, but there was a slit, and it was my favorite, and it was just black, and it had Avril Lavigne written on it. And then I had this huge poster. Oh my god. She's also one of my favorites. I've never had a broken bone, but I have twisted my ankle or sprained it or whatever, ruined a bunch of ligaments and whatever, fractures in places. My first piercing was these first ones here. I got them when I was a very small baby. Yeah! That's it. In the comment section below, comment what your first subscription was on YouTube or your first YouTube video, and I will watch them or go check them out. See you guys next week, but until then, stay happier than a camel on Wednesday. Bye!
Hey, I'm Sass, also known as S15, and I'm Corey, 9 out of Y, so you know, known as C14. Yeah, and we just joined at like 1 in the morning.
Exactly 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It's now. What's the date? Today. Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so today's President's Day. So happy President's Day!